Welcome into this week's edition of Fired Up, the weekly recap, where we cover all things Carthage athletics. I'm Justin Corrigan, and today's episode is for Monday, December 15th. Winter break is officially here. Finals week has passed. We hope everyone had a successful and stress-free week of finals and now are enjoying some well-deserved time off. 2 weeks worth of events to get caught up on today, so let's get right to it, starting things off with men's wrestling. It was a 46-3 loss against Elmhurst to start the 2-week period. The Firebirds' 3 points came off a 5-3 decision from CJ Gilbert at 174. Firebirds then bounced back quickly with a 34-18 victory over Concordia, Wisconsin, earning wins from Luca Bergio, Dorian Solis, Edgar Albino, Caden Serrano, Maxwell Schmidt, CJ Gilbert, and Jared Werner. Then it was on the MSOE Invitational the very next day, where CJ Gilbert finished as runner-up at 174 pounds. Jared Werner placed 5th at 184 pounds, and Elvis Muha finished 6th at 197. Firebirds concluded the 2-week period at the NCC Invite this past Saturday. It was a 2nd place finish at 174 for CJ Gilbert, a 4th place finish at 157 for Zarin Anderson, and Joey Barnett rounded out the podium finishers in 5th place at 157. Firebirds will return to action at the Fred Johnson Duels on January 3rd, 2026. Women's wrestling got the action started in this 2-week period with a 4th place finish at the Carthage Classic in the Tark Fieldhouse. Leading the way, Ella Harpold, 3rd place at 160 pounds. Abigail Utronka, 4th place at 145. Elena Hollandoner, 5th place at 124. And Kirsten Cortez, 5th place at 103. Then it was the Terrier Round Robin yesterday in Hiram, Ohio. Josie Hosea, 1st place at 160, leading the way, as well as Kirsten Cortez, who finished 1st place at 103, winning 3 matches by fall. Cortez is the Jersey Mike's Firebird of the Week. Be sure to visit Jersey Mike's subs at 3625 Market Lane in Kenosha, or go to jerseymikes.com. Also on the podium, some of the leaders: Crystal Gutierrez, 3rd place at 103, Karina Torres, 3rd place at 110, and Jasmine Ocampo, 3rd place at 207. Firebirds return to action on Friday as they travel to Marquette, Michigan for the Northern Michigan Duels. Men's basketball started off the 2-week stretch with a 85-81 overtime loss to Illinois Wesleyan in Tarbell Arena. Leading the way for the Firebirds, Riley Brooks, 24 points, Ryan Johnson, 10 rebounds, Chris Schlesinger, 7 assists. Firebirds bounced back quickly with an 81-76 win over Carroll on the following Saturday. Brooks leading the way once again, 28 points. Ryan Johnson, 10 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 steals. Antoine Nesbitt with 5 assists. Then this past Tuesday, it was a 62-59 loss to Wisconsin-Platteville in Tarbell Arena. Nesbitt, 24 points, 2 steals. Ryan Johnson, 13 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. Firebirds got back in the win column once again this past Saturday against Wheaton with a 77-59 victory over the Thunder. A.J. Johnson leading the way, 22 points, while Ryan Johnson finished with his 3rd straight double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Ryan Johnson is our Jersey Mike's Firebird of the Week. Visit them today at 3625 Market Lane in Kenosha, or go to jerseymikes.com. Firebirds return to action on Friday as they host the University of Olivet in Tarbell Arena at 1 p.m. Women's basketball started things out on the road against North Central. It was a 70-66 loss against the Cardinals. Alyssa Roscoe and Mallory Winters each leading the way with 15 points. Grace Cord, 8 rebounds. Nora Aram, 5 assists. Then it was a 72-60 loss against Carroll. Orozco once again leading the way, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Malia Green, 13 points, 5 assists. Then this past Saturday, it was a tough 63-60 loss against Wheaton. Green leading the way with 18 points, while Orozco had 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Firebirds return to action tomorrow night against St. Norbert. That's a 6 p.m. tip-off in Tarbell Arena. Women's swim and dive came away with a 1st place finish at the Carthage Classic. Emily Belsick leading the way with a strong performance in the 100 freestyle, 54.10 on the clock. And then helping things out for the Firebirds were the relay squad, specifically the 800 freestyle relay, 400 medley relay, 200 freestyle relay, and the 200 medley relay. On the men's side, it was a 2nd place finish for the team at the Carthage Classic, 400 medley relay leading the way with a time of 3:26.2. Tyson Polish also earning wins in the 500 freestyle and the 200 breaststroke to help fuel the Firebirds scoring. Taden Murphy also coming away with another win in the 3-meter dive. Both teams will return to action on January 10th as they host the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh right here in the Konitzer Aquatic Center. Men's track and field got things started for the 2025-26 indoor track and field season with a pair of meets. First one being the Grand Valley State Holiday Open, where Jacob Kuralewski, coming off of an All-American performance in cross country, broke the school record in the 5,000 meters with a time of 14:44.77. That ranks 16th in the country right now at the Division III level. Previous record was 14:52.57, held by Logan Engberg since 2019. Then the rest of the team kicked off action at the Forever Red Alumni Classic. They took first place overall as a team, defeating the second place team Parkside 155-117. Landon Voice set a school record in the 200 meters in his first collegiate meet, running a time of 22.21 seconds. That ranks 12th currently at the NCAA Division III level. Previous record of 22.37 had stood since 2012. Hayden Rollins also set a school record in his first collegiate meet, this one in the pole vault, clearing a mark of 4.75 meters. That ranks 4th at the Division III level. Previous record of 4.70 was held by Calvin Callahan since 2014. Tyler Rose had another impressive day to start the season. He threw 15.94 meters in the shot put, ranking 4th at the NCAA level, as well as a weight throw of 18.92 meters, which ranks 3rd in Division III. Dylan Parker came away with a win in the 400 meters with a time of 49.5 seconds. That ranks 11th at the Division III level. Firebirds return to action at the Firebird First in the Tark Fieldhouse on January 17th. Women's track and field started their season at the Forever Red Alumni Classic. The team placed first overall, defeating second place Parkside 158-141. Savannah Perry having a strong first day of the season, a 7.31 time in the 55 meter and a 26.58 performance in the 200. Madison Payne in the shot put threw 13.5, ranking 3rd at the NCAA Division III level, as well as a throw of 15.53 meters in the weight throw, which ranks 12th in the event. Christina Hall in long jump went 5.43 meters, ranking 17th at the Division III level, while Lily Townsend threw 12.47 meters in the shot put, also ranking 17th in that event. Firebirds return to action at the Firebird First on January 17th in the Tark Fieldhouse. And finally, bowling competed at the Warhawk Open. They placed 11th overall as a team out of a field of 28. Isabel Gonzalez kicked things off well on Saturday, finishing 6th overall with an average of 186.8 and a game high of 231. Allison Clark and Ari Frost led the way on Sunday, each averaging an 87.5 single pin conversion rate. Firebirds return to action on January 10th and 11th at the Storm Baker Challenge in Addison, Illinois. That's going to conclude things for this week's episode of the Fired Up Weekly Recap. Thank you for watching. Have a happy holidays. We'll see you in 2026. Be sure to follow our socials at Carthage Athletics. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and go Birds.